Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. And we might be about to test that Permadeath thing since I'm in Freshen the Air on Elite. And the quest itself is telling me not to solo in here. That's
As you
the
turn
start.
into the tunnel, you are overwhelmed by a rank and horrible smell. No wonder the Coin Lord needed assistance.
Alright, now for the important buffs. Well, I guess shield was important as well. Alright, I know they throw at least 3 of those damage types, so I might as well have cold, fire, lightning and acid on. Indeed, given the way they throw knives around in here, I might even want protection from cold on.
As the sewers open into a larger space, you begin to hear clawed feet scrabbling over the stone surface.
Alright, first shaman on the right. Now I don't think the casters in here do any light damage, so I should be able to use Necroform later. Actually, I should have Nyax hotbarred myself. Since I don't know if I'll have enough spell points to keep using Frost Lance all the way through.
Troglodytes leap from the high ledges to halt your progress.
Okay. The casters are the main issue in here. I'm not too worried about anything else. Although my skeleton running off and getting a whole load more enemies to show up is unhelpful. Guess it helps me get it done fast. This is a seriously dangerous quest, and I think I've never soloed this one on Elite before. Suddenly my last Pale Master soloed it on hard, and I ran out of spell points at the shrine, which made life exciting. Glad I've got a nice high fort save on this guy. Comes from being a dwarf, of course. Doing some pretty good damage, these guys. I'm getting some damage through my stone skin. What's my skeleton up to? I can hear him fighting. He doesn't seem to be dying, but he could be pulling more enemies. Alright, this is too dangerous to not have stone skin on. Ah! I do hate it when I accidentally use wands twice. Especially stone skins, that's about 20 platinum a time. Stone skin is still on here. My bark skin wore off and that confused it. The game doesn't reliably stack those two effects in the rendering. Alright, we're getting close to the dangerous part. Once again, having the melee damage is super useful. Even on elite against these guys, I'm doing plenty of damage for dealing with the lone enemies. Which makes a big difference to the number of spell points I'm bringing to the serious fights. Right, I need to drag the skeleton back actually. He's just going to be target practice for them if I actually take him into the room. This part I have to do on my own.
The room ahead reeks of refuse, feces, and all manner of fouls. 6 large crates have been pushed in front of the ventilation shafts.
Nice,
They must be destroyed.
Nice. Alright, any more casters visible? Alright. Looks like that's all of the first wave of casters. Okay. See various enemies. The question is whether any are casters. Looks like not. Still doing pretty decent damage now. Not bad at all for them to get through my stone skin and do 7 on top. Alright, 1 trog, 2 trogs, no casters. Now, this is going pretty well. It helps that my reflex save is so high, so they would have trouble landing Nyax anyway. Oh, nice. I'm gonna make it to the shrine with plenty of spell points. Time to bring up the skeleton, I think. Yeah, as soon as the caster shows up, the skeleton starts taking a lot of damage. So I should mention that since the last video, I have swapped out Augment Summoning in favour of Maximize. So that's another reason not to bring the skeleton. He likes smashing crates. Which is dangerous when smashing crates summons enemies. Alright, where's the guy shooting at me?
The last of the barricades is destroyed. Fresh air begins to flow into the room from the cleared vents.
Yes, so as I was saying, I have swapped out Augment Summoning in favour of Maximize. I decided I needed to find out, I really need to decide at this level if there are any feats I'm going to drop, and drop them now, since this is the last level where I can drop them cheaply. 1,000 Silverish Dragon Shards is very affordable, 10,000 is expensive. In the back. So the feats I'm not sure about in this guy. Well, firstly, I'm not sure if I need any of the spell focus necromancy feats. That they used to be required by the Necro enhancements, but they don't seem to be required anymore. Damn it, you blocked my shot on the casters. Right, so that worked out. Alright, more trouble behind here. This one is a good spot for a firewall, I think. Wow, this dog's get out of it easily. Nice. Yeah, so I really have to decide at this level if I want to swap any... Well, if there are any feats I want to drop, I have to choose now. So the ones I'm not sure about are Augment Summoning. Improved Mental Toughness. And Empower. My plan is to take Improved Mental Toughness and not take Empower or Augment Summoning to the high levels. But I'm not sure. So Augment Summoning dropping it seems to have knocked about 20 hit points off of my skeleton. And presumably similar reductions in his other stats. And I'm not sure whether that matters or not, so I'm trying him without and seeing if he's still effective and survivable. So far he seems to be surviving alright without. This is not an easy quest and he is still alive. The other thing I'm not sure about is whether I need those necromancy feats. If I don't need those, then I've got plenty of spare feats. But if I do need them, then yeah, it doesn't leave me a lot spare for anything else. Shit. That was risky. That caster attacking me while I was unbuffed and not prepared. Alright, where was I? Okay. Don't block my way to the casters. Where's it going again? Got a caster. Yeah, there's a lot of spell damage in here if you take your eye off of the casters. Always risky. Right, 10 minutes to go and I'm near the end, so looking good. Admittedly, this might be the most dangerous fight. Alright, so there's a caster in here, the named caster, I think throws lightning damage. So I already put electric resists on, let's have protection as well. Also there might be ice storm which might stop me getting back up the ramp. But I drop plenty of spell damage, so providing I get a firewall in the doorway, drop a frost lance, the caster shouldn't live long.
We discover a grime-encrusted troglodyte with a pendant of freshly laid eggs.
Right. Yeah, should have fireball for the eggs. Alright, that went nicely. Conquest and ransack. Very nice. And that was pretty safe too. Even with the protections on and the good range damage, I was fearful with that one. But it is usually range damage that makes the difference in here. Providing you have enough spell points to shoot the casters at range, you're not too badly off. It's if you're on a melee guy or someone with bad range damage that the casters can really tear you to
Dogger
pieces in here.
grimaces and holds his nose as you approach.
Alright, thanks for watching.